J.D. Vance is repeating claims that Haitian immigrants in Springfield are eating pets.
Colorado's got to wake up. It's destroying this state, illegal immigration, destroying it.
Draining social services and causing chaos.
These are illegal Venezuelan immigrants, part of the Tren de Aragua gang.
Immigrants are coming into the country. They're taking your jobs. They're invading. One of them might be a drug. They're trying to turn your cat trans and trying to eat your daughter. Or at least that's what you would think if you were watching right-wing media recently. It is a day that ends in Y after all, so leave it to right-wing media to, instead of talking about the real issues like negative real wage growth or climate change, or if you're in a region of the country like mine, a hurricane about to come down to your town and give you the old twist. So of course Charlie Kirk and the like are going on rants about immigrants invading the country and taking over apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado. Last week, the right tried to propagate a narrative about a Venezuelan gang, Tren de Aragua, overtaking an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado. The apartment complex itself has had a myriad of issues long before 2020, but the issues really began to stack up in 2020. As these issues started to pile up, long neglected issues inside the buildings, from not hiring pest control or garbage collection agencies, tenants started to take the landlord to court. But leave it to right-wing media to find the one person that complained enough to the landlord that they were moved to a different one of the landlord's slums, and then leaked images and then leaked a video from their Ring camera of people armed. But what is more American than taking matters into your own hands? We don't know what was going on in that apartment. We don't know at all. And while police have confirmed that there is gang activity in the area, no confirmation from the Aurora Police Department and the police commissioner of what exactly happened in that video. And there is no evidence based on city council members, the governor, and the police that Tren de Aragua is operating in this apartment complex. But that doesn't fit within the right-wing narrative that these migrants, wherever they may come from, are just here to work and create a better life for their family. And you know that this is a manufactured narrative because they tried to do it in Chicago the very same week. To the credit of local authorities, both the city council members, the mayor, and the police in Chicago, they shut that narrative down. It's been a long-standing racist trope that Haitian migrants are doing voodoo, killing farm animals to do dark religious practices. Of course, it's racist bullshit, but leave it to Charlie Kirk and Elon Musk and Donald Trump Jr. to play into this idea that Haitian migrants are uniquely violent and barbaric, let alone that none of the evidence that they've provided, one, points to Haitian people, considering that the one video they have of a woman arrested in front of an apartment complex where there is a dead animal was not only not in Springfield, but not Haitian. The Biden-Harris administration has failed when it comes to immigration, not because they are not doing enough to stop it. In fact, the Biden and Harris administration has deported more people than Donald Trump has in his entire term. So, do they have an open border? No. We have one of the most restrictive border policies on the planet. It's easier to put the blame on migrants, supposedly taking free healthcare and housing and getting paid by the government, even though none of that's true. And migrants actually give more into the system through taxes than they take out. They can't get free healthcare, they can't get Social Security, they certainly can't vote. It's comfortable to imagine that migrants are getting an easy ride because Americans don't have an easy ride. It's easier to imagine that people who are desperate because of their own fault than desperate because of a system that relies on them being desperate. In fact, the only penalty for companies that are hiring migrant labor when they're found to be hiring undocumented migrants is $15,000. And at the end of the day, that's just the cost of doing business for operations like Big Ag, meatpacking plants, or a Hyundai plant in Alabama that was found using migrant children as labor force. The solution to all of these problems will always be solidarity, seeing them as human, because they are. Because the existence of every border implies the violence to maintain them. So fuck borders, fuck ICE, fuck CBP, and fuck Charlie Kirk and Tim Pool, and especially Tyler Oliveira. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can get notified whenever I post new content on this channel, and follow me on my Twitch where I'm live every day, covering news and politics, especially the election right now. And until next time, I'm Austin McNamara. This has been The Loedown.